What's up, everybody? Back again for another Falcons Daily. I'm Craig Green, your host. Thank you again for joining us today. We're going to look at some more topics surrounding the Dirty Birds, things that you need to know about the Falcons, and we're going to bring that to you just about every single day here on Falcons Daily, presented by Fan Arch. Again, thanks for tuning in, subscribing, and sharing this platform with all your friends and family. So, guys, first let's take a look at we're going to take a look at some issues that are surrounding the Falcons this week. I was reading an article from AtlantaFalcons.com by Taryn Walk. She brought up some really key things that I wanted to talk about with you guys as well. Really, what's kind of left for the Falcons to do here after the draft, and she brought up a few key things that I want to talk with you guys about. First of which, the center position. It's something that we have kind of addressed here more than once, almost ad nauseum, really. Ryan Newsome, is he going to be the center or not? Who is it going to be? Right now, he's not on the roster. He hasn't signed his tender. Kind of the dates for that have already pretty much passed, and now it's really up to Ryan to sign his contract or not sign it. Are you coming back to the Falcons, or are you going on to another team? So those only he, his agent, and Terry Fontenot and those guys know. Raheem Morris has already kind of said he's penciling in Ryan Newsome to be the starter for the Falcons in 2025. But again, that's a position you would want the Falcons to kind of nail down and hammer. Outside of right tackle being very important, of course, because we have a left-handed quarterback now. You would think that the guy snapping the football to that quarterback would be of the utmost importance. So again, we'll see how that shapes out. At worst, if Newsome doesn't come back, Javon Gwynn, a guy that we're all familiar with from last season, he did take some snaps at center in the preseason. So you do have Javon Gwynn on the roster if you had to go to someone else in a pinch. But all signs are pointing to Ryan Newsome as the starting center. According to the Falcons, they feel good about it. I don't, because I don't see it as an official transaction just yet, with the rookie minicamp just getting ready to start. And the depth chart still need to be filled out. Again, I have a little anxiety over it, but the Falcons don't. So I guess we're going to ride with their mindset, and we'll panic when time for panic is actually coming. Next, guys, we're going to look at the backup quarterback situation as well. Kirk Cousins still on the roster, the world's most expensive backup quarterback, of course. He is still on the roster. The Falcons have said time and time again he is going to stay there. They don't really have any plans to trade him, but of course, Terry Fontenot will field calls for just about anybody because you never want to pass up a deal that would be too sweet. Right now, those deals really aren't coming for Kirk Cousins. His cap number is astronomical. His age, plus the fact that he's banged up. There are teams who would want a veteran presence like his, but I don't think they want it at the price tag that it comes with. So I would expect to see Kirk Cousins on the Falcons in 2025, not only because of his salary cap number, but because of his veteran presence and leadership as well. So don't get it twisted. Don't think it's just about the salary cap number and all those other things. Kirk Cousins definitely has some value to being in the Falcons locker room. So if it's not going to be him, it'll be Easton Stick, most likely, as the backup should the Falcons move on from Kirk. But again, I don't really see that happening. And then outside of that, on the roster, you also have Emory Jones out of Cincinnati, who would be stepping in to play some preseason snaps this year. So we'll see how all that goes with the Falcons. But I would firmly expect Kirk Cousins to be QB2 behind Michael Penix's QB1. Guys, also another question that Taryn brought up that I thought was a good question was the depth chart defensively. Looks like we got about 5 or 6 holes for starters on the defensive side of the football. Right now, the Falcons depth chart has David Onyemata at defensive line, Caden Ellis at inside linebacker, AJ Terrell and Mike Hughes as your starting corners, D. Alford as the nickel, and Jesse Bates as your starting free safety. So that leaves a spot at inside linebacker, 2 spots in the defensive line, and also your 2 edge rushers, the outside linebackers, to fill in those spots. So we'll start at edge rusher, outside linebacker. Who do you think is going to be the man there? Looks like we can, it's going to be Leonard Floyd on one side. You could pencil him in. And then after that, you're going to have to look at a competition, I would say, between it's either going to be Arnold Ebiketie or Jalen Walker, I would say, would be the two leaders in terms of competing for snaps. And then in terms of the backup on the other side, behind Leonard Floyd, you'd have to look at D'Angelo Malone against maybe James Pierce, or Pierce could even challenge for a starting role. You never know. But the Falcons clearly wanted to build depth amongst their front seven and build the competition to where, they have some really tough decisions to make when it comes to cuts and whatnot. So outside linebackers, I would say go ahead and pencil in Jalen Walker at 1 and Leonard Floyd at the other, with Arnold Ebiketie a close 1A behind Jalen Walker. On the defensive line, 2 spots left to fill. I mean, you're looking at guys like TQ Graham, Zach Harrison, Contavious Street, Ruka Rororo also, and even Laquel London, a veteran who's coming back. From last year, the Falcons picked him up in a pinch. They needed some interior defensive line. So right now, I would look at, again, TQ Graham to step up there and maybe take one of those spots, as well as Contavious Street to fill in your defensive line for the Falcons. Expect guys like Rook and Zach Harrison to slide up in the depth chart some, or maybe even Brandon Dorless to try to get some more playing time to keep that defensive line rotation fresh and hungry for the quarterback. Also at inside linebacker, next to Caden Ellis, and go ahead and put in Troy Anderson there. Behind them, they've got Josh Woods and J.D. Bertrand, but I feel like Troy Anderson, with the guys in the lineup and in the locker room, Troy Anderson's going to be the guy to take that spot now that Nate Landman has moved on to the Rams. Also at safety, we're looking here at free safety. I mean, you have Jordan Fuller, you got Xavier Watts. Also, those are the 2 guys that you could look at to compete for that spot. Give the nod right now to Xavier Watts, again, the 3rd round pick out of Notre Dame, to start him across from Jesse Bates. But again, Jordan Fuller, a veteran player coming over from the Panthers, has familiarity with Raheem Morris from their time at the Rams. So again, don't sleep on Jordan Fuller to outplay the rookie and to get some starting minutes, or at least get some 50-50 playing time as well. Also, guys, let's take a look here. One last thing we wanted to bring up was rookie minicamp and what to expect from that. Rookie minicamp, really a lot of walkthroughs. You're going to see guys in helmets and shorts. There's going to be no contact. It's basically a lot of 7-on-7 drills, getting the guys acclimated to the Falcons way, so to speak, getting them acclimated to the playbook and all the things they need to know before they hit the field with pads at training camp and beyond. So who you're going to see at rookie minicamp, you're going to see all 5 Falcons draft picks. You're going to see their 11 undrafted free agents that they signed, including Nick Nash and Kobe Bryant, as well as some camp invites as well. Some guys who were just invited to fill out that roster and to get some reps and get some things on tape here, not only for the Falcons but for the other 31 teams in the league as well. So again, don't expect anything knocked down, drag out when it comes to rookie minicamp. All they're trying to do is get these guys acclimated to what the Falcons are trying to do and really see what they look like in shorts and jerseys and try to feel that speed and see how well they can get used to and accustomed to life in the NFL. Guys, thanks again for tuning in. Appreciate all of you liking and subscribing. Again, we're getting really close to 150 subscribers right now. Please like and share this video with all of your friends and family, as well as the channel in and of itself. And we'll be back as soon as possible with some more Falcons Daily for you. And again, make sure you have your notifications on so you don't miss any of the new content. You'll be the first to know when we drop another video. Thanks again, guys. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. And until next time, I'm Craig Green, CG, and we will see you later.